In Kakharin, former residence of those who once ruled Mongolia, today there is little left to see. However, a few mysterious sites remain, which, along with the Erdenizu Monastery, are highly evocative of this ancient city in central Mongolia. For 32 years, this was the center of one of the most powerful empires in the world. Everything was controlled from here. Of those glorious times, almost nothing has survived. Only the Erdenizu Monastery, which, after the breakup of the Soviet Union, became active once again. Each side of the square complex is 420 meters long, and the monastery wall is adorned with a total of 108 stupas. In the middle of each side wall is a large gate tower that was used to defend the monastery. By command of the Kalkh Prince Abtaj Khan, in 1586, the monastery was built among the ruins of Mongolia's capital city. Construction of the monastery took more than 200 years, and just 4 temples survived following the Stalinist purges. Erdenizu was the first large monastery in what is today's Mongolia, and was for some centuries an important center of Buddhism. Up until 1938, over 60 individual buildings that housed 1,500 devout lamas stood here on these monastery grounds. It is believed that as many as 10,000 lamas once lived here, performing ritual mystery dances. Along with 2 dignitaries, Prince Abtaj Khan visited the 3rd Dalai Lama in Lhasa before construction began and asked for his blessing of the building. The walls and towers of the monastery made it a veritable fortress. However, in the 17th century, its defenses were put to the test. Conversion of the Khalkha Mongolians to the yellow belief of the Tibetans brought about much serious unrest. In the course of armed conflict with the occupying forces of Manchuria, the complex was badly damaged, but later rebuilt. Back to the former capital city of the Mongolian Empire. It can be traced back to 1222. This was when Genghis Khan expanded the former main base of the Kerite clan into a supply base for his army. Its strategic location was excellent, set on the banks of the Orkhon River within a wide and fertile valley, perfectly suited for huge hordes of men and their horses. This was the central resting area for the nomadic horsemen. Here, grain was harvested and weapons forged. In 1235, Ogodai, son and successor of Genghis Khan, had a wall constructed around the camp and declared Kokhorin as the capital city of his empire. Under his successor Guyach, the conquest continued, this time in Hungary and Silesia, and right up until his death in a foreign land. Finally, his successor Monkey made the city somewhat cosmopolitan. It was a meeting place for academics, merchants, and tradespeople from all over the world. Alongside shamanism, all known religions were tolerated here. Constructed according to pure Tibetan design, the Lavran Temple once served as a residence for visiting Tibetan nobility and is today used for religious ceremonies. This is in contrast to the 3 other temples that are revered by Mongolians but are now tantamount to being museums. The Mongolians ruled Kakhorin, but few of them lived in the city itself. By tradition, they built their yurts just outside the city. Kublai Khan, successor of Möngke, finally relocated the capital city to Khanbalik, today's Peking. However, life in Kakhorin continued. But only until 1380, when following the expulsion of the Mongolians from China, the army of the Ming dynasty destroyed the city. A gentle breath of mystique and melancholy blows over the surviving ruins of this former cosmopolitan city, in which, even at that time and as decreed by law, multicultural tolerance predominated.